I guess I've been talking to myself for the last 10 minutes because YouTube's fucking stupid. So, this gorgeous bad boy has finally arrived. HSS 0136. And, even though I just got it, I'm already going to start taking it apart. Fortunately, I made the mistake of recording live, so who knows how many dumb mistakes I'm going to make. Here we go. Then I've got to press back for all the packaging junk. My face is not visible because that's not important. Get the tools out. Is that everything? Got everything's in here. But, heat and joint. This big old massive package. I swear I saw it a couple times and I didn't need it. There you are. Alright. That mess isn't important. So, HSS 0136. God, this actually is in pretty pristine condition. A couple scratches here and there, but it's good enough that I feel kind of bad about what I'm about to do. Ooh, these are pretty nice. Huh? Let's begin. What we're going to do is we're going to be swapping out all the buttons on this thing. Which is probably going to make this video a lot longer than it should be. Because I am not going to use a Dremel because I'm a fool. But right now let's begin by going to the screws and removing them all. So I've actually already ordered all the parts for this guy for all the stuff I'm going to do to it. The first and foremost one being that I will be swapping these probably not bad buttons. Actually, I don't feel half bad. This stick feels kind of rough though. Yep, it's an ASCII with much better ones. And hopefully, I don't know if I'll be able to, but hopefully I'll be able to minimize what I swap out so that I'm not having to remove the art, because the place I'm checking for art replacements has not really been very responsive, and it might take them a few months to get everything together. But that's fine. People on the internet are awesome, so I don't mind waiting. Alright, should be as simple as undo all the screws. 6 of them, right? 6 of them. Oh, there we go. And let's remove the Saturn thingy. Well, I guess we can't remove it straight up yet. Yeah, it doesn't come out. I should just cut it. I might very well do that. Alright, and then we've got these buttons. Oh crap, they're all soldered. Easiest way to do this, easiest way to do this. Let's take apart these nuts here. Let's just remove the bolts entirely and we'll just separate the art from the plastic casing. And for that I need even more tools that I don't have here. So let's step out. This guy should be all I need. I'll see in a second. So, yoink. And yoink. Alright, yep, they come out just fine after a couple twists. So I won't be stripping these guys out. They basically are just regular bolts, and we're just going to give them a couple turns with this guy, just enough to loosen them so that we can do hand twisting on the rest. Kind of helps to have tiny fingers like this. Probably already heard one fall, so I'm going to get that one. There we go. There's the two. There's the nuts. Okay. And let's just do the rest of these guys. Hopefully on camera, although, man, that's gonna be a tricky one. I didn't realize with my lighting that this would actually, you know what, no reason not to update my lighting. This is literally my first video, so what does it feel me to take my janky lighting rig, re-jank it up somewhere else? Whew, this does not blow out. There we go. Let's actually make sure this thing's actually recording. It is, alright. So, I'm going to move the lighting rig over here. Grab this guy. Boy, I really should have gotten some duct tape. Been a lot easier than shipping tape. Oop, oop. Let's put this crap away. Alright. You're here. Means I can tape you here. And here. And that was way too short. Great. That shipping tape is the absolute worst tape I could have used for this. Alright, now we have light. More importantly, we have light in the path of the camera. Whoop. And whoop. Yeah, we'd have to go really close here. So, let's just grab these last couple nuts. There's probably better tools I could have used for this. Way better, more efficient tools, but I'm a fool. So, fingers and pliers it is. Well, this one's either not coming out or coming out way too quickly. Oh wait, no, it's not coming out. Alright, twist, 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 twist. And we're halfway there. This goes next. Oh. Now we are at 4 to 6 done. Alright. Just gonna do these last couple off camera. Actually, this last one doesn't seem to have a... Yeah, there's only 5 on this guy. The twin stick had 6. But I guess this guy has a bunch of stuff at the upper middle. So they decided not to put any there. Alright, let's put these guys aside. And now this thing should pull right out. It does. Yep, yoink. Now, much to everyone's detriment, I'm going to have to take scissors to this guy. Do I really? Do I have to? Possibly. Possibly I can just take... Oh, no, no, these buttons are in there tight. Actually, I'm going to have to desolder these guys either way, it seems. They are not going to come out otherwise. So why not make this a lesson in desoldering? got soldering iron, battery base because I don't trust myself with that much power. Let it to heat up. This is the solder extraction tool. It's basically just a vacuum that you manually pump and then press the button on top, and then that just sucks stuff from over here. So that's basically what we're gonna do. And let's see, I'm gonna use this guy to pop this guy up further. I don't know if that'll give you a better view. I think that'll give you a better view. So let's see if we can do this without burning myself. Actually, now would be a good time to invest in a far more straightforward piece of technology that I bought a little while ago. Give me just one moment. Oh yeah, this will make me way easier to understand and interpret. Let's move the camera up. Now you can see me. I'm wearing a full-on respirator. You can actually look up 3M respirator to get this online. I have an N95 mask, N95, and a organic vapor filter. At the end of the day, the best way to know if these guys are working, aside from, being a trained individual, is to basically check to see if you can actually smell what you're working with. If you're working in the bathroom with like chlorine and stuff, and you don't smell chlorine while you have one of these masks on, congratulations, it's doing its job. You're now healthily avoiding all kinds of bodily harm from chemicals and crap. Anywho, let's get this guy to, get these guys nice and melted, and then we'll just suck them in. A lot of flux on these guys, actually. I brought the solder just in case I need to use my arm, but looks like I can let these guys dry without even... I am completely and utterly terrible at this, by the way. Do not use this as a guide on how you should solder or desolder. Plus my desoldering tool is mostly melted at this point. Or it's mostly clogged up with solder pieces, which is probably not the way these things should be. Yeah, I should probably... Oh, and I'm being really cool. Oh, just keep on going. Yeah, this thing is not fucking anything in. Yeah, I probably melted the shit out of this thing. Oh, that's that guy. Oh, there you are. Big old chunk of solder. Don't ever pull that out with your bare hands. It's a stupid thing to do. I almost burned myself. There we go. Now this thing's moving along. Should probably get a tool to clear these things out or figure out how to properly clear these things out once they get clogged. Ah, everything's moving out really quick now. Look at that. Man, this is like pie now. Boy, these things are almost all desoldered. I did not expect it to be this easy. I think I did a really good job soldering these things up. Man, they're like cleanly coming out. Note to self, make sure the desoldering tool is not clogged. Probably also goes without saying that if you're using a battery-based soldering iron, make sure the batteries are charged and that you got some spares. Because if you don't have ample wall power, you're going to be up a creek. Oh boy, this stuff has got me clogged again. Should really come up with a way to declog it other than just shoving this thing in there. It's probably like a braid or something that's made for this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this time this weight. In fact, if only I had tools that I could use for removing scary ass pieces of solder from a desoldering tool. If only. I mean, how much easier it would make my life if I had some sort of pliers that I used earlier today that I could just use to get rid of shit tons of solder so they don't clog up the desolder tool. Man, crazy idea, I know. But we are slowly but surely removing the buttons from this guy and melting my desoldering tool. They're not expensive, so that's the main reason I don't really give much of a crap. Should actually probably find out what the actual price of these things are, because I bought it without ever actually checking. Oh, look at that, you can just press it all the way. Huh. I've probably been able to do that from the get-go, and I've just never felt to do that. Crazy. By the way, if you're worried about the melted solder on the table, number one, use like a piece of cardboard or something not dumb. But number two, this table's kind of falling apart on me, so I'm probably going to get rid of it at some point. It's the only reason I'm not being too careful with it. Alright, so that's just about removed. Let's see if there's any points on this thing where they're not letting go. Maybe this point over here. Oh. Alright, let's give that another check. Alright, actually these two are still not letting go. This one would be pretty obvious if it wasn't. Okay. Oh, that part came out. Let's give it some more. Oh, this part came out. Let's see which parts. Okay, it's not letting go over here. Give that another go. Yeah, like do this at an actual like workstation for this kind of stuff. Don't just do this in your like living room. That'd be really dumb. Yep, huge parts of it coming out already. It's almost all cleared out. Ironically, as tedious as this video is going to get so much more tedious when I get to the part where I'm actually like, you know, removing other stuff from here, like the buttons. Alright, it's almost entirely gone except for that last first piece that I was working on. Back when I didn't realize this thing was badly clogged. So, probably a lot easier now. Yeah, look at that, it comes right off. Man, if only I had known basic things that you should probably know in working with solder. These solder tools. Should be it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, this guy came off, and if this guy comes off, this guy should come off pretty easy. It did, alright. And now the main housing can be put to the side. I'll probably remove that PCB at some point. Maybe save it for later. But now I can also remove all these buttons. Can you see that? Is that... Oh god, how much of this has been not visible? Oof, you've been staring at the soldering iron. Man, if only I was actually good at this stuff. Let's move this camera a little higher. Turn this guy off. Move it to the side. move all these tools to the side, and I would normally just go and I'm just going to vacuum this. Oh, this is safe. This is definitely the safe, smart way to do it. Alright, all this crap is in the vacuum. Oh! Alright, place is cleaned up. Camera can see this guy pretty well. So let's just remove these buttons. Let's just squeeze and push. Oop, oop. This is again, probably helps to have very tiny fingers. And actually, it's only because I'm dealing with the Sega buttons, I don't really care a whole lot about their longevity. But if you're dealing with Sanwas, you probably want to use a plastic spludger tool. If you look it up online, spludger. Like sludge, the nasty gunky stuff, but with a P in the middle, spludge. A spludger tool is pretty much going to make it really easy to push down Sanwa buttons without fucking them up. So, now we've gotten the buttons out of the way. This is actually, again, the least tedious part of this video. We're about to hit TDM Magnifique. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the clear buttons that have been pulled out for exactly this purpose. See that they clearly don't fit in these 29mm holes for these 30mm buttons. And now we're going to pull out the tool, the piece de resistance, a normal ass filing tool. And we're basically going to file away. Now, I could have used a Dremel. The Dremel would be way faster. But I don't have new artwork yet, and this artwork is going to take a long while. Holy crap, these things are metal like a motherfucker. So, actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, you're not seeing any of this. Holy shit, I am like wasting time on this action. What about this? You guys see this one? Yep, see this one? Alright. I should really learn how to like record videos. So, you can see these two little tabs up here. Actually, let's get back to the camera. This tab over here, this tab over here. Those have to go first, but then the entire circle needs to be widened around. So, make sure you guys can see. And, boom. So I'm using a half round file because it's going to work best with a circle shape, but I'm just going to go back and forth for the tabs, and once they're done, I'm just going to go circle around for the circle. Closing it in the... Yep, it's moving. Again, keep your aspirator in hand, because that'll keep all sorts of little nasty bits that are entering the atmosphere from entering the lungs. Not the atmosphere, but the air in your room. And basically, we're just going to circle around like that, and it's going to take forever. You can probably go faster with the Dremel. But I just don't like to. The problem is that, from what I've heard, this vinyl art here has a bad tendency to heat up really easily. So, you know, shave away and clean up. Seems like the easiest way to take care of this thing. Oh boy, am I scratching up this thing. Thank God I'm throwing it away. One of the legs is basically busted. And I'm moving shortly after anyway, so, yeah. Now, we've shaved off a little bit. Let's see how far away we are from one of these buttons actually fitting. Alright. Button clearly does not fit well. Actually, I should, maybe I should see how the buttons fit without this extra little piece at the end. So let's go find ourselves another button. As Lord knows, I got plenty of Sono buttons in here. Let's see here. Check out the big old bin of arcade parts that I have not used and should already have been used. Oh, here's a Sono button. And let's try putting it inside that little piece. Does it fit? Does it fit? It does not fit. So let's go around again. Go around until it fits. Any better? Not really. See if we got some fit now. It's almost there. Actually, I didn't think it would get better, but looks like it's getting better. Although, even though I'm only going around the inside edge, it doesn't seem to be perfectly right on the inside. That's bad angle. Let's go for the other side then. Alright. Boy, it is actually getting to the art. That sucks. I'm going to have to eventually replace the art anyway. Oh well. Let's see if the buttons fit. Nope, not there yet. Man, it sucks, it's so close. Actually, the easiest thing would probably be just... Is this thing invisible? Nope. Let's move the camera back. Oop. Let's move it